Hey, cool man, no problem. No problem at all.
Who are you?
Star-Lord.
Who?
Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw.
He's also known as Star-Lord.
Guardians of the Galaxy, released in 2014, marked a bold expansion of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, introducing audiences to a band of misfit heroes whose adventures would reshape the cosmic side of Marvel storytelling. Directed by James Gunn, the film combined irreverent humor, thrilling space action, and heartfelt character arcs to craft a story that felt fresh, yet deeply connected to the larger MCU. At the center of the narrative is Peter Quill, known as Star-Lord, a roguish human abducted from Earth as a child who grows up among the stars. Peter is portrayed by Chris Pratt, whose blend of charm, comedic timing, and physicality help define the character as both relatable and larger than life. Quill's journey begins when he steals a mysterious orb, unaware that it holds immense power, setting off a chain of events that draws him into a conflict far beyond his imagination. The ensemble cast that surrounds Peter Quill is as eclectic as the story itself. Zoe Saldana plays Gamora, a deadly assassin and the adopted daughter of the villainous Thanos, whose personal quest for redemption and identity weaves a layer of emotional depth throughout the film. Dave Bautista embodies Drax the Destroyer, a warrior driven by vengeance whose literal-minded humor becomes a constant source of levity and heart. The voice and motion capture performance of Bradley Cooper brings Rocket, a genetically modified raccoon with unparalleled cunning and a penchant for heavy weaponry, to life, while Vin Diesel lends his voice to Groot, a sentient tree-like creature whose vocabulary is limited, but whose emotional resonance is immense. This ragtag team, initially brought together by circumstance and mutual self-interest, gradually evolves into a family, their interactions punctuated by wit, camaraderie, and an undercurrent of vulnerability that elevates the story beyond a simple space adventure. The plot unfolds with a deft mix of heist-like escapades, intergalactic warfare, and character-driven storytelling. Peter Quill's theft of the orb quickly puts him on the run from both Ronan the Accuser, a radical Kree warrior seeking universal domination, and other factions who covet its power. The narrative cleverly balances large-scale action sequences, such as chase scenes across cosmic landscapes and battles aboard alien ships, with quieter moments that explore the team's growing bonds. Gamora's complicated allegiance, Rocket's cynical pragmatism, Drax's singular focus on vengeance, and Groot's silent yet expressive presence create a dynamic interplay that drives both humor and emotional stakes. James Gunn's direction ensures that even amid explosive set pieces, the characters' personalities remain at the forefront, making audiences care deeply about their fates while still reveling in the spectacle of the Marvel cosmos. Humor is a cornerstone of Guardians of the Galaxy, and it is intricately tied to character rather than purely situational gags. Peter Quill's irreverence and pop culture references, often delivered with a sly wink, contrast brilliantly with Drax's deadpan literalism, Rocket's sardonic wit, and Groot's childlike simplicity. These moments of levity are seamlessly interwoven with moments of peril, tension, and emotional weight, creating a tonal balance that became a signature for the film. The dialogue often serves double duty, offering laughs while simultaneously deepening the audience's understanding of each character's backstory, motivations, and vulnerabilities. Even the villain, Ronan, portrayed with brooding intensity by Lee Pace, is given enough presence to feel genuinely threatening, making the stakes tangible without overshadowing the team's camaraderie. Visually, the film is a dazzling spectacle that captures the vastness and vibrancy of the Marvel cosmic universe. From the neon-lit corridors of Xandar to the stark desolation of Morag, Every location is meticulously designed to immerse viewers in a universe that is simultaneously alien and believable. The CGI is used not just for spectacle, but to enhance character expression, particularly for Rocket and Groot, whose performances rely heavily on subtle animation and motion capture. Action sequences are choreographed with a kinetic energy that feels both thrilling and readable, allowing audiences to follow multiple characters and plot threads without confusion. The color palette, ranging from deep purples and blues to bright neon accents, reinforces the film's playful yet epic tone, creating an aesthetic that is immediately recognizable and distinct within the MCU. Music plays an essential role in Guardians of the Galaxy, serving as both a narrative device and a tool for character development. The soundtrack, famously dubbed Awesome Mix Vol. 1, features classic tracks from the 1970s and 1980s that Peter Quill listens to on his Walkman. This selection of songs, including hits that range from rock anthems to soulful ballads, underscores key emotional beats, enhances humor, and provides a grounding contrast to the futuristic setting. The music is not merely background. It is integral to Quill's identity and perspective, often serving as a bridge between his earthly origins and his cosmic adventures. Scenes are punctuated by carefully chosen tracks that amplify emotional resonance, comedic timing, and action, establishing a memorable auditory experience that has become iconic in modern superhero cinema. The film's release in August 2014 was met with both critical acclaim and commercial success, quickly establishing Guardians of the Galaxy as a cultural phenomenon. Audiences praised the film for its originality, humor, heart, and visual style, which distinguished it from other superhero offerings of the time. It challenged expectations by centering lesser-known characters in a narrative that felt simultaneously self-contained and connected to the broader MCU. The box office performance reflected this enthusiasm, with the film grossing over $770 million worldwide, solidifying Marvel's reputation for blending blockbuster spectacle with character-driven storytelling. Beyond financial success, Guardians of the Galaxy left a lasting impact on pop culture, inspiring merchandise, themed attractions, and a renewed interest in cosmic Marvel characters previously considered secondary in mainstream appeal. Critically, the film was lauded for its writing, direction, and performances. James Gunn's script deftly balances multiple character arcs while maintaining a coherent and engaging narrative structure. Chris Pratt's portrayal of Star-Lord was widely recognized as a breakout performance, combining humor, vulnerability, and charm in equal measure. Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Bradley Cooper, and Vin Diesel each brought distinct energy to their roles, creating a team dynamic that felt organic rather than contrived. Even supporting characters and minor antagonists, such as the Nova Corps and the Collector, are rendered with enough nuance to enrich the story world. The film's ability to harmonize humor, action, and emotion without tipping too far in any one direction became a blueprint for future MCU entries, demonstrating the potential for superhero films to offer both spectacle and substance. Guardians of the Galaxy also explored themes that resonated with audiences beyond the immediate thrills of adventure. Central to the story is the idea of found family, how individuals with fractured pasts and divergent paths can come together to form bonds that provide purpose, belonging, and emotional healing. Each character carries trauma, loss, or a sense of displacement. Peter Quill's orphaned past, Gamora's conflicted loyalties, Drax's vendetta, Rocket's engineered existence, and Groot's mysterious origins. Their evolution from self-interested loners to a cohesive unit underscores the emotional heartbeat of the film. Alongside these personal arcs, the story examines broader questions of power, responsibility, and moral choice, particularly through the lens of the orb's cosmic potential and Ronan's authoritarian ambitions. These thematic undercurrents elevate the film, offering more than just action spectacle, and invite audiences to engage with it on multiple levels. The trailers leading up to the film's release showcased its distinctive tone, blending humor, high-octane action, and character chemistry. Early footage highlighted Chris Pratt's charismatic performance, the visually striking design of alien worlds, and the playful energy of the team's interactions. Teasers tease the orb's mysterious power while hinting at the stakes of intergalactic conflict, generating anticipation without revealing too much. Marketing materials emphasized the irreverent humor, colorful aesthetic, and iconic soundtrack, establishing a unique identity for the film amidst a crowded superhero landscape. By the time audiences reached theaters, the combination of stellar cast, engaging story, and vibrant world-building had created significant excitement, translating into strong opening weekend numbers and sustained interest across global markets. The influence of Guardians of the Galaxy extended beyond its own story, shaping subsequent MCU projects and the portrayal of cosmic narratives. Its success demonstrated the viability of lesser-known characters as headline draws, and encouraged the studio to invest in bold, unconventional storytelling. Themes, humor, and visual style from Guardians would echo in later films, influencing character development, team dynamics, and the integration of music as a narrative tool. The film's distinct blend of comedy, emotion, and spectacle also broadened the MCU's tonal palette, allowing future entries to experiment with narrative approaches that were previously considered risky in mainstream superhero cinema. Its legacy is evident in sequels, spin-offs, and the continued popularity of its characters, who have become integral to the ongoing cosmic saga of Marvel's cinematic universe. Ultimately, Guardians of the Galaxy is remembered for its successful fusion of humor, heart, action, and music, creating a cinematic experience that resonated with a wide spectrum of audiences. Its characters, each with unique personalities and compelling arcs, remain beloved figures in the MCU, celebrated for their depth, relatability, and memorable performances. The film's visual creativity, carefully curated soundtrack, and dynamic ensemble interactions established a benchmark for blending character-driven storytelling with epic spectacle. By taking risks on lesser-known characters and a quirky tone, Guardians of the Galaxy carved a unique place in superhero cinema, proving that a film can be both wildly entertaining and emotionally resonant. Its enduring appeal continues to captivate fans, inspire new generations of viewers, and influence the trajectory of Marvel's expansive universe for years to come. This cinematic adventure, with its bold storytelling choices, vibrant characters, and memorable music, not only entertained audiences, but also redefined expectations for what a superhero film could achieve, blending comedy, action, and emotional resonance into a singular, unforgettable experience.